Hey guys, Randy here with Marino's Collectibles. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have a pickup haul from the last week. You're going to want to stay tuned. Alright guys, we're back. I made a little list for myself. This is a 10-book LCS pickup. This was at Out of Print Comics in East Greenbush, New York. And the owner, John, great man, great businessman, cool person to talk to, down to earth. Everything is, his setup's nice. It's a beautiful store if you're looking for back issues. That's why it's called Out of Print Comics. He does get new stuff in. Like, I think they just picked up 3 15-foot U-Hauls, and they bought out a comic book store somewhere up north that was closing down. 15-foot U-Hauls, 3 of them. So anyway, I picked these up in his store, and he does have consigners in there. I even consigned some stuff with him. But his deals are great, guys. They're really good, just like my buddy's Rob Books I talked about. John at Out of Print, he has amazing deals. So I'm just gonna get right into it because I'm just blabbing, and I'm gonna start with the order that I went down, and you're gonna see fair market value, then I'll add up the total at the end and tell you my profit margin from what I'm selling and what I'm keeping. So first up on the list, let me find it, is X-Men Annual 14 in a newsstand. He had this right up on the wall, pretty high grade, I would say 8.5, a gift 9, but still a 8.590 newsstand. First cameo appearance of Gambit. I picked this up, he had a $30 price tag on it. So you let me know each individual book, if it was a plus or a thumbs down, or just overall haul at the end. But this was the first pickup, $30. I couldn't let it go. All right, sorry if you hear my dog in the background, or dogs. They're going crazy when they see animals on TV. So next up we have, where is it? They're just in a random order. We have X-Men number 4 in a newsstand. This is the first full appearance of Omega Red. I love this cover. If you guys know me, you know that I spec'd hard on this. Omega Red was one of my favorite characters growing up. I loved him in the 90s cartoon. I loved his figures. He dominated. He's an under, what's the word I'm looking for? He's underused, or he wasn't even used yet, but oh, my mind's just going crazy. But I'm trying to think, because I think I had 58 copies of this. I posted a picture on Instagram. If you go to my Instagram, go back like a year, 2 years on there, and you'll see I had the whole thing fanned out. And at that time, there was only like 30 or something. And then I submitted about 20 to CGC. So, but I got this for $8. And this is about a 9.4. A 9.4 newsstand, first Omega Red. Had to have it. All right, next on the list, we have What If the Mighty Thor Battled Conan the Barbarian, issue 39. So actually I got this because I thought it was cool, and I'm gonna read this. Thor versus Conan. Just curious to see how they're gonna face off, and you see the Watcher there, so he's probably all knowing, all seeing, and you know, is probably narrating the story, just assuming. And it is a newsstand. This is a mid-grade. It's probably like a 5.5, 6.0, but What If 39, I got this for $4. And I didn't even check, I didn't even give this a price point or anything. I just saw like, oh wow, a couple bucks, and I just wanted to read that bad. So I'm gonna read this, and then I'll just throw it in my for sale boxes. Next on the list is, and I never owned this, I might have mentioned it. This was definitely on probably my top 20 books. But this is Giant Size Chillers #1, featuring the Curse of Dracula. So this is the first appearance of Lilith, Dracula's daughter. Just amazing, amazing cover. Real cool book. This was always expensive. It was always, not really saying out of my reach because I have expensive books, and even at $80 to $150 price point, it's just, there was other books I'd rather picked up for that type of money. But he had this, and let me tell you the grade. This is probably like a 7.0. I'm gonna say a 7.0. 6.5 on a bad day, 7.5 on a great day, 7.0 conservative. And he had this for $35. So I got this. This will be in my PC because I never had this. I always wanted this. You know, I like the horror stuff, and Dracula, loved it. Always loved the movies and everything. You know, so this is pretty cool that I added this to my collection for $35. Next up, we have ASM. Where is it? ASM 328. This is classic Todd McFarlane right there, guys. This is a newsstand. I would say condition on this is about a 9.0. 8590. Clean and press, maybe 9.2. This was priced at $9, guys. $9. Okay, we have, this is pretty cool, so I'm gonna go right in order. So we had Devil Dinosaur. We have Devil Dinosaur issue 5. I'm not sure if they made direct or newsstand, but they're all newsstand. Issue number 3, I don't have 4. Issue number 2, and then issue number 1, guys. Each of these were $3. First issue, besides the staining, I would say it's probably like an 8.0, but with the staining, probably a 6. That sucks with that, but $3 for each of those issues. It was still cool. I could still try to get issue 4 and, you know, at least complete 1 through 5 and sell them as a lot, or I could just keep them. I could read them and then not worried about it. Next up, everyone's favorite superhero, the Spec King, Darkhawk #1 in a direct. I got this for $10. I think this book was a consignment on the wall, and I would say this is about a 9.2 copy. So for $10, why not? All right. Next up, we have another Spider-Man, ASM 193 in a newsstand. This is a high grade. This is probably a 9.0 as is. A clean and press could bump this to a 9.4. I paid $4 for this, and that's awesome. I can't remember this issue, I think, and I didn't write no notes on the back. I think this is, does Mary Jane break up with him, or I can't remember. If I remember, I'll put it in the notes right there for you guys. But a 9.4 copy after a clean and press, and I only paid $4. High grade ASM, that's awesome. Next up, I am keeping this book in my personal collection because I love Swamp Thing. And it's actually funny because I think this book, maybe it did. Did it? I don't know if the Swamp Thing title maybe came up on the, because of Constantine, I don't know, but it came up on the key collector. But I'm not fully sure about that, but I've been collecting. I mean, you could just, I don't know, can you read? You can see it. But I have first appearance of Constantine up there in the 9.8. I love Swamp Thing. Plan on getting a Swamp Thing tattoo soon. But this is Swamp Thing number 90. And this is a nice, crispy copy in the Mylar. And this will go on the PC. That art is insane. And I paid, I'm gonna show you what that says right there. Half of cover price, guys. US right there, what does it say? US, $1.50, guys. I paid 75 cents for this book. Isn't that crazy? Added 2 books to the PC. And last, but definitely not least, I gotta research this book a little more. I saw this. This was a consigner's book too as well. And I saw it, I was like, what is this? This looks pretty cool. And I had to have it. I could open it too, and then I'll show it to you. I haven't opened it yet. I just looked at the pictures real quick, but this is, oh, you get it out, hold on. They put it in a smaller bag, which kind of is crappy. Yeah, I better get out here before it gets damaged. I don't know, guys, there's different size bags. When you bag stuff, put it in stuff that's meant for that book. There's boards, there's different sizes. There's like Silver Age bags, but then there's Silver Age for thickness, Silver Age for just regular. So if it's a thicker book, you'd want the thicker. You know, there's just everything, the magazine boards. But anyway, this is Amazing World of DC Comics. I have never seen this in the wild. I have never seen this book anywhere, but look at the condition on this. I'm gonna try to go slow. There's the spine. You got a little crinkle right there, and then on the bottom, then look at the bottom. Let me hold it up so I can see. Little rub, and then down. Like this is, but there's the, let's see what it says. Behind the scenes, news and reviews, DC Heroes on the Screen, April 1976, issue 11 for $1.50. Out, you superheroes. This mag belongs to us supervillains, and you can see all the supervillains. And then the back is, I think, just the cover of All-Star Comics 37. I guess to just show you what was coming out, maybe. But this is in great condition. So I'm gonna open it up just so, I mean, I don't know if there was different printings, but it's definitely a first print. So let's see if there's the wrong arm of the law. So it just shows, okay, so those who worship evil, evil's might, and it shows a picture of Sinestro. And then Sinestro and Hal Jordan. I mean, there's just a bunch of talk with the artists. What's this? Amazing World of Letters, Direct Currents. I just thought this book was cool. Superman. Just, let me skip through. There's the center. I think I saw Darkseid in here. Yep, Darkseid. Looks like part of his like first appearance or something. But yeah, guys, I got this for $15. Now, I'm gonna show you right here what it's worth. And I want you guys to tell me, guys, before this video is over, definitely comment down below. Let me know what book was a good deal, was a bad deal, was the haul overall great. I'll put the total of what it cost total with tax, and then I'll do what I'm keeping, subtract it. I'll give you all the information, and then you'll just let me know. And that is about it, guys. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscription button, like, comment down below, all that good stuff. Remember, guys, respect the hunt and collect with purpose. Till next time, peace.